It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics playing host to the LA Clippers. It's showtime. The tip won by Los Angeles. Paul George, 4-2, gets a look, can't hit.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Evenson's blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard to Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Has a look. And he hits.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Leonard. Gordon Hayward with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Walker with the basketball. Down 4. Almost unlucky bounce. Strong finish for Paul George.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Walker. No good, and no foul. To Beverly. Paul George, 3 for 4. Good start.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Kemba Walker, tough matchup against George. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here's Leonard for 2. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down 8. Nothing going here on that drive. Won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tatum. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Oh, he can't connect. Cantor to Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And here's a next-level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
And count the basket.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses. That misses with a second to go. First quarter's complete. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball's controlled by Boston. Sizing up the defense. Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot. Short jumper off the mark. Beverly into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Brown to the basket, but a shot won't fall. To Williams. And look out. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
It's LA Clippers ball. To Leonard. And a pass stolen by Boston. No good. Defense catching a break there. George buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Deep left corner. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. The shot almost.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Cantor. Oh, had him going there for a second. Jaylen Brown above the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
4-3, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
To Cantor. And his Cantor above the rim.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To George. Beyond the arc for three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Nothing going here on that drive. Boston with 4 to shoot. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Leonard. From long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Hayward. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Nothing going here on that drive. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Walker to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Tatum. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Leonard. They need something to go down. It's no good.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Walker. Not that time. He missed it. Leonard to Paul George. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Kemba Walker against George. Terrific vision. Throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's now 4 for 6.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Leonard. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Clippers have got it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Big finish at the rim. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Walker into the front court. Down a bundle. To Marcus Smart. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Celtics have it. Oh, George! Huge block!
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Williams. Whoa, Williams! Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
George, not going down here. To Marcus Smart. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Celtics have it.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Walker to Marcus Smart. Fires the 3, and it's George there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Williams to George. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Oh, here we go.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It'll stay Clipper basketball. George, no good. That's great defense. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. A pass taken away by the Celtics. No good. Tough make through traffic. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the 4th quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Here comes the screen. Williams. To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Has a chance, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Kemba Walker. Slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Lets it fly from long range. Can't blame the defense. Mo Harkless, tough 3.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Lou Williams snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Jason Tatum rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Los Angeles.
Walker with the basketball. His guys down big.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Number 9.
You're on the island now. Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me. Let's go, let's go.
2 minutes left.
To Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. And it's Cantor. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
Let's cut him. Let's cut him. Let's cut him.
The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Beverly.
Hey, I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Ennis Cantor pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Leonard. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Cantor. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. To Jaylen Brown. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Goes to the right side. Shot clock winding down. Short jumper off the mark. Ah, the monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lays it up and in. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Brown, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Deep three at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now